Well, that's not good. Hello, hello. If you're there, Brittany, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, hey, I don't want it that dark. There we go. Is that better? You see what I did there?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to settle down.
Is it not settling down?
It is now.
Okay. Settle.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. I figured if I maybe if I colored it in, it would A, save time, and B, the white balance would be a little bit more cooperative. Hello, Kayla. And Coloring Park. That's Bo, right? Madam Lori, good to see you. Hey, I got it right. That is Bo. Yay! Have the grandbaby, so can't chat much and may have to be in and out. That's fine, Kayla. No worries. You are welcome to lurk, and grandbabies always come first. Amanda? Aw. Madam Lori G, the future is ours. Wow. I don't know why I think that's ominous. Ooh, she has the power. So how is everyone today? We're going to wait a few minutes. I'm going to drink my super strong coffee that I accidentally made this strong because I use a French press. And, well, I just put too many grounds in, you know. But Mark's helping me drink it. So we're both going to be bouncing off the walls here in a few minutes.
Ping, ping, ping.
Mm-hmm. Human pinballs. I couldn't get all the pages. This one was a freebie. If you're a patron, and I do too, Madam Lori. I love strong coffee. I just I don't usually drink it this late in the day, but I liked the last live stream where I was super tired and I had to drink coffee in order to navigate. So, it was kind of nice. I want to create a folder too, Kayla, but I don't know if I have so much to do. I'm just like always doing something. And then, you know, building things like small things like junk journals and stuff like that. So yeah, so I keep myself busy, that's for sure. Tis fun. But if I don't keep myself busy, I'm the kind of person that I'm the kind of person that if I don't stay busy, I get like, I don't know, antsy. I get I have to be doing something. It's just I get all these ideas. I have to write them down. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to make sure, you know, I want Mark to be here pretty much every time. Yeah, Kayla. Oh, aw. First little golden book junk journal. That sounds interesting. Hey, Katrina. I built mine from an old box, but I think I showed it last time. But it's coming together. It is coming together. It's quite fun. I've got all kinds of little thingies. And, you know, the funny thing is I'm kind of a pack rat when it comes to certain things like beautiful fabric and wonderful, beautiful laces and beads and stuff like that. And the great thing, and paper. I love paper. The great thing is that most of the stuff that I have is stuff that I had already. I mean, most of the stuff that I'm using for the junk journal that I'm currently making. I'm taking it slow because I've never done it before, and I don't want to mess it up. Like, you know, it's not really, I guess, an issue messing it up because it's technically made out of just stuff that's laying around my house. In fact, I found this. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. I found this. Somebody gave me this a long time ago. It's an old book about fairies, and it is so perfect for cutting stuff out of and using pages, because you've got like white space with pictures, and then you've got text blocks, and then all these great little pictures that you can cut out, like fussy cut. These little guys, they're so amazing. But I really love the book. It's really a cool book. And I like these little handwritten thingies that look like they're handwritten. They're so neat. But the book is damaged. It's got like mold damage in it, and it's got some damage to the spine and all that. So I'm gonna use the paper inside, and then I'm gonna take the pages out, and I have like 8 packages of parchment that I purchased like one at a time with a 40% off coupon a couple years ago from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to fill it with parchment pages and then do a giant junk journal from there. So that's my plan. It's a cool book. It's vintage, but like I said, it's got mold damage and stuff. So I'm not going to use it for anything else because of the mold damage. I couldn't, like a vintage bookstore wouldn't take it. Goodwill would take it, but they might throw it away because of the mold. So, and I won't. I'll just wash my hands and carry on. So, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. 7 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and start with the talky part. This is the picture we're coloring right now. It is for sale in Lisa's store, Etsy store, and there's a link for that in the video description, for 66 cents. Okay, and there is no shipping because it's a digital download. So for 66 cents, you can have this, a copy, a PDF of this. And it's her original work done especially for this steampunk event. And I wanted to show my support for the steampunk event. And I was prepared to have this live stream preempted because I didn't know for sure at first if there was going to be someone else who was officially involved in the steampunk event streaming at the time that my live stream was going to go on. But since there is no one officially live streaming, I figured I'd go ahead and I'd do this and I'd show my support. I really love Lisa's work. It's you know it at a glance, just like with Mariola Budek and who else? Laura Rafferty and Dawn Davidson. You know them at a glance. So, and you know her at a glance too. It's really cool. I especially like this little, there's a death's head moth right there. I love moths. I like moths better than I like butterflies. So that's what we're going to be coloring today, and I'll show you how I did the background. I left a little piece of it undone down here, and I just wanted to fill in the rest because I didn't want to take a whole long time on the background. I wanted to get into the meat. So there's that. While we're talking about Lisa, I wanted to show you one of her coloring books. It's kind of a flip through. She's done a flip through of it already, and there's a video for it. But since we're all here together and we're talking about Lisa, I wanted to show you. This is one of her coloring books, and it's one of my favorites. Fantastic Familiars. It's really so beautiful. The artwork is wonderful. It's from Amazon. It's on Create Space paper, but it's one-sided. So it's got like on the back of each page is this, and then the title of the picture and all the information. So there's here, even I think I missed one. Yeah, this is called Dragon Fox. Let's see, let's get a senator. There we go. That's called Feather Wolves. So cute. painted pups. They're like the painted dogs are, you know, that in Africa, the ones that, hey, Green, good to see you. The ones that are wild, that hunt in packs. Cathedral cats. And I love these guys. They got like little bones and stuff. Moon mice. Sitting in the moon. That's beautiful. And this one's, holy cow. Huh? Something fishy. It's got like, it looks like piranhas down here. It's so excellent.
Isn't that an anglerfish?
Angler? Oh, no, you're right. It is. It's got the little doohickey thingy that comes over and, yeah, attracts the prey. Teamwork tower. Aw, look at that. Very cool. I love these guys. Tangle snakes. Mr. Magpie with his shiny stuff, which is, this is slightly steampunkish too, slightly. Butterfant, an elephant with butterfly wings. Fire stripes. It's very, is it Japanese, Chinese, Korean, something like that. It looks like one of those old Oriental, yeah, or thanks, Mark, Oriental tiger things, tiger pictures that you used to see like on advertisements and on tattoos and stuff. Deer in the moonlight. I love this because the moon, you can see that it's, because of the way the antlers are, you can see that this is inside the antlers of the deer. It's like being cradled in there. And it looks like cherry blossoms. It's beautiful. Map of the world. Love that. Foxketeer. I love foxes. The king of the beasts. I like this one too. It's rather simple in comparison, I think, because the background isn't really busy. I like the little, what are those called? Pyrocanthus, I think. Moth mind. And there again, we have the death's head moth. One of my favorite pictures. Yay. Hi, Rochelle. Half breed. It's a horse and a tiger. There's a monkey. Feel the beat. He's so cute. And then dragon fox. And so there's two of each one through the book. So I thought that was really cool. Two of each, you can test one, and then, you know, but that's Lisa Mitrokin's Fantastic Familiars Volume 2 coloring book, available on Amazon. And I believe I provided a link to the Amazon page where her stuff is listed. I also provided a link to her Patreon, her website, her Facebook page. And I didn't provide one. I don't think I provided one to her YouTube channel. I think I spaced that, forgot that one. And I apologize if I did. But anyway, excuse my arm. So, exciting thing happened. Mark and I got our first Happy Mail, our first official Happy Mail that we knew where it came from. So I wanted to just take a moment and show you and say thank you and note the ironicness of it. Because it was sent before she knew about, it was packaged up before she knew about the Steampunk event. And it's funny because this came like, what, Wednesday, I think, or something like that. So it's full of, it's 20 projects to help you nail the style, from goggles to cell phone cases, gauntlets, and jewelry. And it's got such cool stuff in here. There's the author, Nicola Tedman and Sarah Skeet. Steampunk accessories. It's really, really neat. So I thought I'd flip through this. And the person who sent it, Pat, Cajun Sunshine Crafts, thank you very much. I don't think she's here, but she's so sweet. She sent me this. She said when she saw this, it just screamed that it wanted to come home with me and Mark. So she sent it along with a few other things that are really thoughtful. I'm not going to flip through everything, but there's directions on how to make so many cool things. I'm going to make this. I've all the things to make this. All the things. So I thought that was kind of neat. I was looking at it going, hey, I could do that. Pretty amazing. Little bracelets. A little pen. Made out of an old watch. It doesn't even have to run, you know, it just has to look cool. So, hey, Kenny. Good to see you. Oh, it's okay. No worries. Oh, I hate that when that happens. In the update install. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff in here. When I got it, I was just like, oh my God, this is so neat. I love steampunk. So there's a little cell phone case you can make. Well, Mark can make. Yeah, really neat stuff. So that's cool. Then she also sent, excuse my reach. She also sent me this really cool little notebook. It's got a magnetic closure. Then my initial for Jo Beth. Full. I mean, I'm taking notes all the time, so this is really sweet. This is like super thoughtful. And then once it gets empty, I can use it for a junk journal because it's already got the shape of a book, so I can just fill it with paper. And God knows I have enough paper. If you only knew. One of these days, I should take you on a tour of the room where my paper is. So we also have all this cool stuff, which, oh no, it came open. That's okay. It's inside the bag. This is findings. I'm going to put that back in there. You aren't supposed to be open. And then there's some crystal beads. Some neat crystal beads. A little Christmas tree thing. That's really neat. And this, I think, might glow in the dark. I'm not sure, but that's kind of neat, too. It's got a little toggle clasp. Oh, my. We're not focused. The beads aren't showing up on my screen as they are. These are like bright chartreuse. It's kind of neat. And then there's a fleur-de-lis. It's glass on a ribbon. It's really pretty. And then there's a bunch of miscellaneous beads and charms in here, which if you guys know me, you know I make jewelry, and this is like a gold mine to me. So that was extremely thoughtful too. I just appreciate it so much. And then this is really cool. She used distress ink on the envelope, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure it's espresso. But what's really neat is I think she painted this. Isn't that beautiful? It's got like shiny mica paint. It's really neat. I love it. I love stuff like it. Handmade stuff is the best. So thank you, Pat. I so appreciate this. It's so sweet of you. Question from Katrina. What are you going to do with all those things? I make jewelry, Katrina, and I make junk journals. I'm just starting to make junk journals, so I'm going to use all those little charms and beads and stuff in jewelry and junk journals. I may use them for, I make pendulums also. So I'm probably going to use them for all kinds of variety of things such as that. So that's, I'll use them up. I will use them up. That's what I do. And another thing I wanted to show you is a couple of the things that I made. These are basket weave bracelets made out of metal, out of wire. And this is just one of the examples of something that I do with wire. They're adjustable. You can bend them to a point. You don't want to bend them too much, but to a point, you know. And let me use my other wrist. It doesn't have a Band-Aid on it. You can pull them together. I'm not going to bend it because it's new. But yeah, you can see the cool basket weave on it. Let's see if I can get it to focus on you. And it's just made out of a bunch of wire. It's super, I love making stuff like this. Super fun. It's really not that difficult. This one's made out of German silver and I think it's copper, but it's colored copper. It's like reddish. Really neat, really fun. Those are listed. I think those are listed in my online store. And no, I didn't think up the design for these myself. The map, the instructions, they're from in a book that I was looking at.
Katrina wants to know if you use scrapbooks.
Do I use scrapbooks? Do I do scrapbooks? I guess I could. I'd rather do a junk journal because there aren't any rules.
And Green Blazer wants to know if you've seen the wire bonsai trees.
I have, in fact, I have seen the bonsai trees, and I have all the stuff to make a couple of them, like the little flat amethyst geodes. They're real flat, and all the wire, not the expensive wire, the just coppery wire that you can twist and bundle and then make your tree branches and then put your amethyst or whatever bead you want on them. I have tons of chip beads. So, because I've been making jewelry a long time. So, yeah. But, hey, Arnie, good to see you. Hi, Joey. Wow. Thank you guys for coming by. Okay. So, let me get started on this. I wanted to show you, here's what I did for the background. The background is purple. And what I did was I used this archival ink. It's acid-free, permanent, and waterproof. The archival ink is different than the distress ink. This is distress ink, but the archival ink is different because it's more like, the regular distress ink is more like watercolor that you can move the pigment. This one, once it's dry, it's dry. But if you put it on and while it's still damp, spray it with water, it makes these really cool designs in the ink. I'm not going to do that because I don't have the right kind of paper. This is cardstock. But I wanted to kind of show you how I do it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the edge of this, a little bit of the edge of this, about a third of the way around. And then I'm going to, where's my newspaper? There it is. I'm just going to blot it off kind of because I don't want, oops, sorry guys, I don't want a whole lot of ink on this. And then I'm really lightly and carefully just going to go down right here and distribute the color as evenly and lightly as I can. And I'm going to go over this again with pencils and probably a pit pen. The corner decorations down here, let me see if I can bring you guys down a little bit. No, I can't. Okay, I'll just move you around a little. Okay, blotting it, and then I'm just going to put a little bit more in the corner here. And it doesn't matter if I go over this design because the design, like I said, I'm going to color that black. But I'm just going to real lightly just kind of put the ink on there. Blot it. There we go. Mark's feeding the animals. Sorry. If you hear funky noises in the background. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder. I appreciate that. So let's just make sure this is purple enough to see the purple. I'm going to go up there a little bit by her wings too because I didn't get that quite as dark as I wanted it to, but wanted it to be. So you just got to be really careful when you're going around an outline like that. And it's always good to go around the shape, the outline shape of what you don't want to ink first. And then you can get a little crazier once you get away from the body. You can just like go to town. So a little more ink, blot, because you don't want to put too much on. I'm barely touching the paper here. But I am putting in my background like this because it takes less time. And it's easier than coloring it with tons of, pencils. And it saves my pencils too. So that's a good thing. And these things last, the archival inks and the distress inks, they last forever. So there's that. And I kind of want it to be a little bit blotchy. In fact, I was thinking about taking espresso color and actually going around the outside of the whole picture. So it would be layered. It would be like there's the purple, and then the outside frame would look kind of wood-ish and more antique-y, which is kind of steampunk-like anyway. So move that. So guess what we're going to start with? 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Ha! I'm just kidding. We're going to start with the skin. So is anyone else doing the, I know, Kayla, you are doing the steampunk pictures. Who else is doing the steampunk pictures? And following the streams too, you guys. Oh my gosh, what fun, huh? Don't miss Sammy's stream either. Color and Chat with Sammy. If you go to my Facebook, the Crafty Cauldron Coloring and Crafts Facebook page, there's a link for it in the video description. There's a post there about the event that's going on today and tomorrow, and the link is to the video that Sammy put on YouTube, and that video lists all of the artists that have contributed to this event. It's not a colorathon, it's not a stream-a-thon, it's just an event, and I'd say just, but please don't take that the wrong way, because Sammy did a lot of work on this. So I'm not sure. I know that she's got all these artists that are contributing, but yeah, go check that out. And if you missed stuff today, catch it tomorrow. I recommend going to Sammy's stream because it's going to be there's going to be something special going on. I have no idea what it is. All I know is that it's something special. Laura was teasing us with it this morning, so she said, you have to go see this. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to set my alarm, make sure I make it on time. So I'm going to pick my colors now. Let's see. No, you didn't. We did chestnut last time, and I like that color, but I think I'm going to do umbers this time. Light umber, dark umber, if I could find it, or chocolate maybe, I don't know. Chocolate for the darkest. I'm checking out my colors under the light. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that might work. I'm going to get the umber out, dark umber out anyway. Sepia. Oh, that's too colorless, though. Oh, is that it?
She's asking what the channel name is. I don't know what channel she's talking about.
It's Color and Chat with Sammy. Let me see if I can grab it for you real quick, okay? Oops. Hey. I am going to attempt to get it. If anything goes wrong, I'll come back. Oh my goodness. Where are you, Link? Also. Lisa Mitrokin is having a color steampunk event on Facebook at her group Tom, The Art of Lisa Mitrokin, on her Facebook page. There's a free gift page provided and an awesome prize for the winner. I don't know what the prize is, but she always has really good prizes. So check out her Facebook page. The link is below in the description of the video. Oh, come on. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. Okay, hold on just a second. Open new tab. Uh-oh. Hold on just a sec. Stop. Okay. This is a link to the video on Sammy's page. The video that explains the whole. I know, Bridget, me too. The community, yeah, the community is really awesome. Awesome, awesome. So that's a link to the video, Sammy's video about this event. And that video also has links in the description to all of the artists and all of the Etsy stores or websites where the pages are located. There's a couple of free ones, so look out for that. Laura Rafferty has a free one, and hers is really cool. Let me see if I got a picture of that up here too. Yeah, I do. I'll show you that one too. I have a light version of it because I like working with light colored grayscale. Hopefully you guys can see it, but I'm going to try and hide some of it though. So this is Laura Rafferty's fairy, and she started coloring it this morning, and she's using the dark skin tone Black Widow set to color it. And I got to say, it looks amazing. Is it focusing? Anyway, a lot of the people that did these did the steampunk people like fairies with cogs in the wings, and I thought that was really neat. So, oh, thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I think I got it right.
I think you got it right. So that's Laura Rafferty's, and like I said, I'm not able to get all of the pages, and that's okay. Laura's was free. So, and Lisa Mitrokin's is next to free at 66 cents. So check it out. Check it out. Okay. Continue picking skin colors. Let's see here. Everything's falling down because I don't have a lot of room, but that's okay. Let's see. Sepia. Let's see, what's this? I think I'm gonna do, what's this? I think I'm gonna do the clay rose again because it goes well with just about everything. And I think I'm gonna do flesh. So going a little bit different, and that's gonna be super light. Maybe I'll just forget the clay rose and go flesh. That's what I'm gonna do. And then for my lightest, I'm going to incorporate the buff titanium, and I'm also going to see if I can throw in this one. This is a really nice color too. It's called beige sienna. I'm not sure if it's going to match because it's got a little bit more yellow. So I'm thinking that might not be a good idea. So, but we're fishing. We're fishing for the right color here. What's this? Seashell pink? No, that would go with the beige sienna though. Let's see, what's this? Hey, Mousy Dub, good to see you. Deco peach, Deco peach. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay these over here, and I'm going to move this because it's in my way. And I'm going to move this because that's in my way. Let's see here. Light peach. You know, that might be an idea too. Flesh and light peach. That's a really nice color. I think I'm going to go with the light peach instead of the deco peach. So we have chocolate. May not use that. Dark umber. Flesh. Light peach. And the buff titanium luminance pencil, which is kind of a mainstay for me, but I'm also going to get this Prismacolor white, and we're going to start on the skin. Now, her skin has a lot of tattoos on it. This is not a tattoo. This part right here is a little, it looks like a little piece of lace from her top, but you can't see the other one if it might be a part of a tattoo. I don't know. I'll decide that later. And her corset, it has a ballerina on the front. This is really nice. I really like this. Yep, I think that'll work. I like her hat too. I like that the fact that she doesn't really have any eyes, but it's clear. Lisa didn't put in, like, sometimes when an artist draws glass, they put in those marks that make you know it's glass. They're like, lines. And she didn't put those in here. And that gives me the freedom, or anyone else who's coloring it, to put in a shadowy eye or just make them reflective. Either one. You could go either way with this. And I like that about it too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with let's see, what is this? This is dark brown. I'm going to start with the light umber, and I'm going to pull out my shadows. And the reason why I'm starting with a color that's not going to be my darkest color is because all I'm going to do is just pull out the shadows. So first I want to discover my light source. My light source is going to be, let me get my little pointy arrow. I think I'm going to have it coming from up here. That'll make it interesting, lit from above. And then, so what's going to happen is she's going to have a shadow on her forehead from the hat, a shadow under here. She's going to have a shadow probably on her arm over here from her wing. And this shadow, this is going to be in shadow over here, here, here under her hair. And of course here on her legs. There's going to be definite shadows. This is probably supposed to be really fluffy down here where this fabric is. It's going to be really fluffy. Roughly. Okay, so let's get started. Anybody have any questions so far? Ooh, glass demo? Who's got a glass demo? Oh, man. Oh, are you talking about with the glasses, Mark? Oh, thanks, Mousy. Hello, I'm fine. I'm gonna drink more coffee now. How did I ever live without that stuff? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. I need my light. I need to bring my light over. Fun, huh? Oh, the dog's chasing the cat. She doesn't even care. She just runs because she wants to play with him. Vampires? No, sweetie. That's I'm anemic because of the chemotherapy. I still haven't recovered completely from it. And I wish it was a vampire. That would be way more interesting. This story would be way better. I should just, make something up. But yeah, I was digging through some stuff and I whacked my wrist a couple times, and that's what happens. It just bruises really bad. My skin is messed up from all that stuff, and my liver is messed up too. So I'm working on it though. Taking my vitamins and minerals and supplements and all of that and trying to come back. I'm gonna make this up here. I'm glad that she's relatively small as far as the face is small and all of that. Like on Laura's, the face is larger, but it's all clear skin, This is a smaller bit of flesh, so it's going to be a little bit simpler, I think. And this is going to have a shadow here.
Hey, keeping in mind I had the dog outside.
Yes?
Did you see my little comment about glass demo?
The glass demo, yeah. I was asking, what are you talking about? And Mousy said me. Mark volunteered me. Okay. Well. That's okay.
Yeah, but you do glass and jewels so good.
Oh, I don't.
Chocolates and stuff.
I don't think I do glass and jewels that good. I think I do it okay. It's okay. I could be better. I should practice more with that stuff. But I love doing faces and skin so much. I keep getting I'm preoccupied with that. It's funny. It's like doing one of my favorite things to draw with graphite is fabric, especially shiny fabric. So I'm going to enjoy that tutorial. You can count on that. Under her arm. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I went inside the line here with the purple. That's okay because it's brown. I mean, I'm shading it. It's going to be dark there. So I'm not worried. Plus, if I really wanted to, I could lighten it up somehow, but I'm not. I'm just going to let it go for now, and I'm just going to go do my thing. So I found this cool demo on how to use book pages for junk journal people who make junk journals, and they clean out a book cover and they have all these pages left over. And the thing is how to make teeny tiny picture books. It's adorable. Oh my gosh. It's from the Paper Outpost on YouTube. And it's stinking adorable, I tell you. And it's not too difficult. You just need like some cardboard or a little box, like from makeup or something, and or cardstock, some good glue, and some basically book pages or newsprint or something, or even copy paper you could use. And you just put stickers and stamps and stuff inside the book if you want to make a little picture book. It's really neat. And then I found another demo by Nick the Booksmith, and that's Nik the Booksmith, and I highly recommend watching her stuff because she's really very imaginative. If you're interested in crafting, if you're interested in junk journaling and that kind of thing, her stuff, if you haven't found her already, she's really cool. She made a little bookcase out of she made it out of balsa wood, and she made it to fit her tiny books. She makes tiny books. She actually sells the PDF in her store on Etsy. And everybody's on Etsy except for me. Anyway, well, I am, but it's under construction. Anyway, the bookcase that she made, it's a 3-part video. It's like each part is like, I don't know, an average of 18 minutes. So it's really not that long. But oh my God, this thing, it looked so good when she was done. It looked amazing. And it was like aged and everything. And I was just like, I don't know how she didn't measure anything. She was just winging it. She was measuring the parts against the other parts of the bookcase. And I was just like, how the heck? But she did it, and it came out really good. And I was just totally impressed. So if you haven't found her and you're interested in crafts, go visit Nick the Booksmith, Nik on YouTube, and the Paper Outpost. And have some fun. Just, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I think this is going to come down a little bit more here. Real light. And her nose down here is going to need some. Just really light to begin with. Under her lip, down here. Oh. And on this side a little bit. And then down on the curve of her chin a little bit. And don't forget, there's a little ball on the end of people's noses you have to shade around. And then there's like a little, most of the time, an oval on people's chins. Even if it's not real prominent, there's still a kind of an oval there. Some people have more prominent ones and dimples and clefts and things like that, but there's always something there to shade. I like her birthmark, by the way. That's kind of neat. I used to be really active on DeviantArt. DeviantArt is a website for, of course, art, but there's all kinds of little clubs and things that you can join. And I joined, I don't remember which club it was, but I was doing female nude studies, and I was just like, sketching out real quick studies, 3 and 4 at a time, and I was posting them because it was art. It was my active art, and I was kind of proud of myself because I was doing so much work in that vein. Anyway, I posted this one. It was a nude, and it was the woman from the back, and somebody said something about a birthmark. So I scanned the picture. I really quick did this. I scanned the picture into my computer, and I found a butterfly brush in Photoshop, and I put somebody said something about this birthmark, so I'm like, okay, I'll just make a cool birthmark. So I picked a butterfly, and I put it on her like lower back, her upper cheek, and then I posted that, and I was like, okay, here you go. It was fun. And we're going to get down here. This is going to turn out to be down here on this bottom part. It's going to be really dark down there. But for now, I'm not going to go really dark. I'm going to go fairly light. And when I do the final shading, it's going to be probably going to do a purplish shade, like something very dark purple that you can't really see as dark purple. Because it'll match the background and all. So, yeah. The trick here is just figuring out just how much shadow I need. Because I know that there's probably going to be a lot more down here beside this fluffy cloth, the ruffly cloth. And that's going to be a tattoo, so that's going to get shaded too. I might make that, I was going to say I might make that a henna tattoo. That would be kind of interesting. A henna colored. I used to do henna on people for money. It was fun. I used to do henna all the time on myself too. It's not that difficult. It takes kind of a steady hand, and well, my left arm got a lot more attention than my right arm did because I'm right-handed. My left hand is stupid. I'm serious. If I wanted my left hand to do the things my right hand did, I'd be waiting forever. So shadow's not so wide here. And then as you come over this way, there's going to be longer shadows because it's like it wraps around. The shadow does. That's how I always look at it. It's wrapping around. So that's going to be darker right there. Hey, Mark?
Yeah.
Can you come here a minute? I'm going to take off for just a sec. Mark's going to entertain you for a minute.
Oh, y'all are in trouble now. Because I can't color. I can't draw. Well, I can, but, stick figures. So that's usually how it works. And most of you know that pretty much the only thing I do is leather work. So dance? Oh my gosh, no. Oh, no. That's like so ugly. It's just not even funny. When I was really young, my mom tried to teach me how to waltz for a school dance, and well, let's just say that within about 15 minutes she gave up. Ooh, an English and coffee. I'm guessing that means an English muffin, maybe. But coffee, oh yes, coffee. I spent 20 years in the United States Air Force, so coffee is like my lifeblood anymore. I can pretty much drink a pot of coffee and go right to sleep. I've drank that much coffee in my life. I'm still trying to figure out how to do an IV so I can just stick it in my arm and get my caffeine that way. But I enjoy the taste of coffee so much, so that would be kind of detrimental, shall we say? Oh, cool, Deb. What did he do in the Air Force? I myself spent 20 years as basically a military cop. So that was quite interesting, actually. There was a lot of fun to that. However, when we went into combat zones, our role changed a little bit, but it was still I must say it was probably the most, I won't say enjoyable, but eye-opening experience I have had so far in my life. So anyway, my lovely wife is back, and she will at least entertain you properly.
Properly. Thank you. Nick.
I typed that in. It didn't take. I was looking at your screen. That didn't take.
It didn't.
I corrected it.
Yeah, it's Nick. N-I-K. Not Nith. I don't know what the heck. Who's Nith? That's so funny. Thanks, guys. Thanks for putting up with me and all.
Putting up with me.
One thing about coffee, man, it's only rented. What? TMI. I know, guys. Sorry. Wow. And she's going to have a shadow on this side of her nose. It's really light over here. And her glasses are going to cast kind of a shadow as well. I think. Just a little one. And there's going to be a shadow here. And there's going to be a shadow on her tattoo as well. But I'm thinking I might wait on that because it's I'm not sure what I want to color it yet. And also there's a little knob right about here in your elbow on your funny bone. I'm going to stick that in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just a suggestion at this point. See how I've got this right here? I'm just embellishing a little bit because I like doing that. Oh my goodness. There's going to be shadow inside her palm. Yes, there is. And I'm going to make this a little darker right here. And let me see if this is a good color. You know, that might be the good color. I might just go ahead and go with the chocolate now. And small world, you know? It's weird what you find in common with people sometimes. Surprisingly and delightfully. Okay, so I'm going to take this darker chocolate color and I'm going to come in here and just do a little bit of darker shadow in the very corners. Because I don't want to do Shelly. Shelly! Hi! I know I'm not part of the official Steampunk freak out lineup, but I wanted to just show support for Sammy and everything that she's doing, because I know she worked her buns off for this thing, and I know that the artists are all always working their buns off. I know what it's like to, you know, draw stuff and not get recognized, and I know how good it feels to be recognized. So I wanted to just show some support and stuff. Oh, I love Lisa's work, man. She is something else. There's a link to her Etsy store. She doesn't just do coloring book images. She does a lot of other stuff too. You guys should go check out her Etsy store. There's a lot of interesting things in there, and if I had the money, it would be cleaned out. I can tell you that right now. She does some amazing things with bones, and I collect bones, and I use them in my jewelry and other things. And I paint skulls and stuff like that. So I just don't have any available right now. But she does different stuff with her bones and skulls, and it's really cool. Really cool. She also makes dolls. I think it's marionettes, which I absolutely love. When I was growing up, we had this little marionette, you know, the strings. And yes, Shelly, she is very interesting. This is true. But our family had this little marionette. It was a mariachi. It was a little guy, a mariachi singer guy. And I loved that thing because it was a marionette. I mean, you move the little cross at the top, and you could make it look like, you know, it was moving for real. It was like a little person. And then as I was growing up, that was like when I was 3-4 years old. And it was the only puppet like that we had. It was the only marionette like that we had in our household. She's going to be casting a shadow on, her hand is going to be casting a shadow, but it's not going to be this dark. It's going to be, let's see, right about there. Right about there. And it's going to follow the contours of her body instead of being shaped like a hand. It's going to follow the contours of her body. Thirsty cat. Cat's drinking the dog's water. She's a weird one, man. She'll drink Mark's water out of his coffee cup. Ticks us both off. And she'll drink the dog water out of the dog bowl, but she doesn't really like to drink her water out of her dish. Picky, picky. Maybe she doesn't like to drink her water out of her dish because she knows she pack washed in it. Okay, there goes all the filters, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, more. I think my first layer is about done. This isn't too dark right here. I love this. I'm not. Oh, you know what? I am. I need to go like this. I need to put that on. My laptop is right here, and that's where I'm looking at you guys and everything. But so when I pull my picture down like this, I bump into my laptop, and it gets stuck right about there. So when I color down here, I realize I got to pick it up and move it. Oh my goodness. Somebody says something about the Twilight Zone. I'm like, what? Really? Twilight Zone? You guys aren't even talking about the Twilight Zone.
No, Green Blazer's uncle retired out of Davis Mountain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Oh, wow. Small freaking world. Oh my gosh. Totally.
She was just saying she lives in his house, so she's down in Tucson somewhere.
Oh, right.
And hence then Deb threw in the insert Twilight music. Twilight Zone.
guys are funny. Oh, I'm really liking these colors. Okay, let's, oops, sorry guys. I'm a dork. I'm thinking this flesh is going to be my next lightest. That's a big, huge jump though. No, it's not that far. Let me see. What else do I have? What's this? This is ginger, but that's very green. Ginger root. It's got a lot of green in it. I don't like that one. I know there's another color over here, and I was looking for it, but I didn't find it. Clay rose is not what I'm looking for. Oh, hey, what's this? That's nectar. You know, that's on also a good color. I use that a lot. It's getting smaller and smaller. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use the flesh color. And this is one of my old ones. Look how tiny it's getting. Flesh is 939. PC 939. Yep. So again, as I usually do, I'm going to start in the dark part. And I'm going to go lightly across the dark part and then bring this down a bit. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I like that. Lots of thin layers make your gradients look really good. And no, I'm not putting in the hair shadows right yet, but I will. No worries. Mark's giggling again. And I realized that I also need to put in some shadow around the eyes, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to get these colors in here first. Trying to figure out ways to make this go faster because I realize also that coloring skin takes a long time.
Oh, Nick and Tina, say hi.
Oh, hey, Nick and Tina. How you guys doing? I haven't seen you around lately. And who am I speaking with? Is it Nick or is it Tina? Okay. Hi, Nick. Please tell Tina we said hi. Hope everything's okay. Thank you. I'm going to leave a little part uncolored because this isn't my lightest color. This is the shadow right here. I'll hold it up so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yep, that's good. This is the shadow off her wing. It's not going to be very dark. And then this is the pigment in her skin. And then I'm leaving this part uncolored for now because the light's shining from that direction. It's going to be highlighted-ish. Sorta. And yes, there's some parts on her hand that I didn't put dark shadows in. Again, that'll happen. No worries there. I'm too picky to have it not happen. Picky with my own coloring. I think I'm going to make her hair black. So I'm going to not worry so much about staying outside of the hairlines. Either black or very dark brown, but I'm thinking black. And then here's that shadow from her hand. I don't really like where that is. I think I'm going to put part of it down here too. Boop, and then it's going to come up like that. It's going to look like it's curved. That got scratchy all of a sudden. Huh. Weird. Where's my brush? There we go. I'm checking chat. I'm not dreaming. I swear. I dream when I'm asleep. Sometimes I daydream though. I used to daydream in school a lot. And it's funny because my youngest did too. Daydream. I think it was because I was bored at school. I gotta believe that. I know it's my son, my youngest son. I know he daydreamed in school because he was bored, because the kid he is super smart. That guy, man, oh man, he is super smart. He's the kind of kid when he was younger, you could show him how to do something once and he'd pick it up. He'd understand it. Super smart, just really like not bookish smart, although that was part of it. He was just I swear he's a genius. I never had him test or anything, but he's super smart. I mean, he got really abstract concepts and he was great at art and math and algebra and geometry. And that made me really mad. Not mad, but I was jealous because I was not good at long division. And I almost flunked seventh grade because of that. I got everything else. I just couldn't get the long division. It just baffled me.
I'm going to interrupt two things.
Yeah.
Dusty says hi.
Dusty!
And Nick and Tina want to know if you want a spot for the Christmas colorathon.
Nick and Tina, I don't know yet. Hi, Dusty. Christmas colorathon. Let me get my calendar out. Oh. Gotta make sure things don't fall over here once they start. It's a domino effect. Okay, let me think here. Let me see. December. Well, that ain't it. Oh, no wonder I'm all the way over in October still. Oopsie. November. And where are you? Oh, it's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. And it has nothing written on it yet. How about that? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. What is the dates? Oh, I see. When? 13th, 14th, and 15th. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to write in here when it is, and I'm going to check stuff. Oops, that's not a pen. That is a blender. Let me see. Is this my angelic? It is, and it works. So, Christmas. And that is oh, Chris Cheng has a new video out. Time lapse. Cassandra, sky portrait, flowers. And if you guys don't know who Chris Cheng is, it's Cheng. She does awesome coloring. She's a super good colorist. You guys need to check her out. She's on YouTube. Colorathon, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Colorathon. Are there still a bunch of spaces left, or should I worry about? Okay. I'll get back to you in like in the next couple of days and stuff. Because well, the next couple of days means probably like sometime the next week for me. Because I don't know yet. I don't really celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Yule, so it would be more geared toward that. And I don't know if that's okay with you guys. I don't want to, misrepresent or step on toes or anything like that, but it's a spiritual thing. So not that would come into it, but I wouldn't be saying Merry Christmas to people. I would be saying Happy Holidays to people instead of Merry Christmas. And that's just me. That's just how I do it. Because Happy Holidays, it could be any holiday in the world and it would still be okay. Or close to it. Okay. That's why I do that. Because I personally feel like if I say Happy Holidays, it covers everything. And I would rather cover everything and not offend anyone than say Merry Christmas to someone who doesn't, who really hates Christmas or intensely dislikes it and, upset them. It's just a way to keep the peace and communicate better. It's the way I am. But so anyway, is that okay if I do like a Yule thing instead of official Christmas? That is okay? Okay. Hey, thanks, Mark. Thanks for that link.
No worries. I'm trying to get better at this.
You're doing fine. Julie Bove? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm going to have to check her out. Let me write that down.
Hey, Mrs. Coffee's on.
Mrs. Coffee. Julie B. O. UV. I lost it in chat. So while I'm watching these videos about how to construct and stuff, one of the ladies that does the videos from, her name's Pam from Paper Outpost. She uses a pencil, an old pencil eraser, as a dot stamp. And I'm like, well, that's cool, but what if you wanted to, why don't you just like, sometimes you have old pencils laying around. So what I did was I took it one step further and I took an X-Acto and I made a little star in my pencil eraser and I used some distress ink and I made a little, it's not going to focus. Anyway, I made a little star stamp out of my pencil eraser. You guys can see that. That was fun. It was really expensive. Just kidding.
Laura Lawson says hi.
Hey, Laura. Oh, wow, you guys. Thanks for coming by. Come on in and relax. Got to drink my coffee. Have some coffee? Yeah. Cold coffee.
Can we heat it up?
No, thanks, Mark. That's okay. It's almost gone. It still tastes good. Why is the coffee always cold? That's what I want to know.
Because you're not using the thermal mug?
That's true. I'm not. I'm just going to go in here in Sogs where her skin is going to be flesh colored and go real light there.
Oh, Deb says that the Julie person is Julie's passion for coloring.
Julie's passion for coloring. Oh, of course. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm a dork.
No, it's hard to keep track of, the people's real names.
It is sometimes hard to keep track. I agree. It's I'm proud of myself when I can do it. Keeping track of everybody's real names. I do not envy, oh my gosh, Dee Dee Willingham with all those subscribers and all those names. She sends stuff out to people like all the time. And she has to have them email her, everybody, to make sure, everybody has to email her to make sure that she knows whether or not they're using their real name, or if they're not, what their real name is. So when they get sent something, it goes to the right person. Oh my gosh. I don't know. She must have a lot of Post-its sitting around, stuck to every surface in her studio room.
She's probably using an electronic database.
She's not. She writes it down.
Oh
she has Post-its all the time. She uses Post-its or little strips of paper or something. The woman is remarkable, super creative, and a very good artist. And if you guys haven't visited Dee Dee Willingham's live streams, oh my God. Yeah, you need to do that. And if you haven't visited Mrs. Coffee, you need to do that too, because she is a hoot. Makes me laugh every time. So now we have a light layer of pigment along most of her body. It's flesh color. And I may not use all of the colors, like I said. I may not use all the colors that I picked out because I may not need to. Because this is looking really kind of good. And if I don't finish this today, and I probably won't because it's already, well, we've been on 1 hour and 17 minutes. I probably won't finish this whole thing. It's too detailed, but I will post it on my Instagram when it is done. I haven't finished the one we were working on before, the Mariella Budek one, but I did continue with the flowers a little bit. So, because it's all the same thing. I'll do the flowers that I am going to do are done the same way as the flowers that I've already done. So I'm just going to continue along with that. And then when I get to different things, I'll stop and I'll do that on live stream. What do we got in chat? The kids just kids always think moms are weird though. I thought my mom was weird too. My stepdad, I didn't think he was weird. Who?
Emily Illustrator.
Emily! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Oh my gosh. Hey, are you streaming tonight? I know I asked you this before, but I wanted to check with you again because I may.
Emily says she is.
Yeah. How long till you stream? I mean, what time? 8:30, and that's when.
8:30. Whose time?
Is that in like 13 minutes? An hour and 13 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, good. So I wanted to make sure that I'm going to be done before you come on. So I thought about ending this stream early so I could be on, go to yours. And I was so busy with so much other stuff. I know you're thinking, well, you don't even work out of the house. How can you be that busy? But I make myself that busy. Anyway, yeah, I got so busy with all the stuff that I'm doing that I completely forgot to even look at what time you're streaming tonight. So yeah, you guys go visit Emily. Visit Emily tonight. She's going to be on and she's going to be coloring. If you want to color, go color. Go color with Emily. It's fun.
She even took a nap to prepare for it.
Oh, I don't blame you. I took a nap to prepare for tonight too, but my nap was really early this morning because I tend to get up I have insomnia. And when I wake up sometimes in the morning, if I have to get up and go to the restroom, that's it for me. I'm awake. So I got up at like, oh my gosh, what time was it? It was 4:45 or something like that. It's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Okay, I'm going to do this chocolate color again. It's really working well. So I'm going to go up underneath her hat. A little bit darker stuff up here. Ooh, you guys, I found a box full of masks. This whole steampunk thing, it reminded me, she's not wearing a mask, but she's wearing glasses. Anyway, I collect masks and I make some too, but I was looking through my stuff because I was looking through my mom. I inherited from my mom, along with all the other stuff like the Crayola pencils and the barrel Prismacolors, some little, they're like autograph booklets that you used to get in high school in the 40s. And they're from like 1943. And I thought they were in my nightstand and I can't find them. So I'm like, for the last 5 or 6 days, I've been doing a little bit of digging every day because I'm not capable of doing a lot of digging in one day. I can't lift everything anymore. I'm working on it. But yeah, so I'm looking all over the place for these little autograph booklet things because I want to use them as little junk journals. You know, I want to take out the insides and use the cards and just part them out, you know, and I can't find them. It's driving me crazy. So while I was looking, I found my tub full of masks that I have, and some of them I made, like I said. Oh my gosh, one of these days I'm just going to have to bring them out and show you guys while I'm on stream because I'm kind of proud of myself about some of them. I'm going to make her palm darker because it's going to probably be much darker. Like this. And under her fingers, on the back side of her fingers, there's going to be a lot of shadows in here. It's just going to be a lot of shadows because this is like all underneath her chin and stuff. So just want to be really careful and not go over the lines since I've already got 3 layers of color on there.
Shelly's leaving.
Oh, Shelly, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it very, very much. Go get busy with some coloring. You have a great weekend too, Shelly. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, and she's going to be casting shadow on the finger from her chin. Her shin. Yeah, that's a good one. Pretzel lady. She's going to cast a shadow on her finger that's under her chin with her shin. It's the coffee talking, I swear. So yesterday, Mark and I are just like, finishing up dinner and everything. And he likes to watch a movie while we're eating. And so do I. I like to watch a movie while we're eating. So he's going through Netflix. And guess what we found? Guess what he found? He found Forbidden Planet from 1956. So we watched Forbidden Planet yesterday. That was, a blast from the past. I tell you what. And it's funny too, because we're watching it and I'm thinking to myself, oh, they used that in this other movie and they used that in this other movie and they used that element in another movie, more recent movies. So I'm just like, wow. And
Robbie the Robot's debut appearance.
You guys hear that? Robbie the Robot's debut appearance. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Robbie the Robot from the original Lost in Space series. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What? No?
No.
What?
Robot was totally different to Robbie.
He looks the same.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
No.
What am I thinking?
Square and has like a radar dish in as a head.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I got 2 things confused there. It's been a long time. Thank you, Shelly, for saying that. Thank you very, very much. You can always use the thumbs up. Oh, definitely. Happy coloring. You guys are awesome. Awesome people. I don't quite like these, the way this is shaded down here. I'm going to go make this a little rounder right here.
Nick and Tina are leaving.
Hey, Nick and Tina, you're leaving?
Well, I guess it's Nick.
Nick, you're leaving? You take care of yourself, okay? Thank you for coming by. That's a little better. I think I'm going to need to put some flesh down there too, some flesh color down there too. Oh, you know what? I never even called out the number for this. The chocolate, the Prismacolor chocolate is 1082. And if you've been looking at my Inktober's, you would have known that. I just put that little detail in one of my Inktober drawings, which I didn't finish. And I gave myself permission not to finish them because I got so busy with some other stuff that I was just like, oh, I can't do it. That's okay. I'll finish them. I'll finish them next year. I'll finish the whole thing next year. We're good. I'll finish the sketchbook with ink drawings. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick a different prompt list next year because this one was kind of boring. It was challenging in places, but and I guess that's par for the course. You're not going to like everything anyway, but I don't know. I just, some of the stuff I was just like, oh, the first thing I thought of wasn't pleasant. I'll put it that way. So I know there were like botanical prompts you could follow, plant, flower, and trees, and all kinds of other stuff, and probably Halloween prompts. There was probably a list for Halloween prompts and stuff like that, but like spooky prompts. But I just went for the official Inktober one, and I think I'm going to be more picky about it next year because I'm just picky. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mark?
Yeah.
Can you come here a minute?
Yep.
Don't color my picture.
Oh.
I'll be right back, you guys. Hey, look, it's Jack.
Yeah, he thinks we're, you know.
It's a dog.
We're doing the outside thing.
Yeah.
Get over it.
So you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. You can't play with the paintbrush, so play with the pencils.
I can play with the paintbrush? Cool. Look, I can do this. Yeah, so you guys, I got to tell you, I'm like seriously into the old sci-fi monster movies. Like the Godzilla movies were just, oh, I think I just thrived on those when I was growing up. And I remember so many of them. And now they're doing all the remakes of the Godzilla movies. And I was just, oh, Tingler. Wow, there's an old one. Yeah. Did you know when Tingler first was put into the movie theaters, there were quite a few theaters that I forget who actually produced it, but they paid to have little devices attached to the chairs so that at certain parts in the movie, there would be like a little vibration or shock went through the theater chairs to scare the people even more. And I was like, that is so cool. Cause I mean, what year did Tingler come out? It was 1950 something. It's just like so cool that somebody thought that far ahead. And zit. Oh yes. Yes. I remember that one too. Wasn't that a, not Twilight Zone. What was the other one? Outer Limits. Wasn't that Outer Limits? They were actually drawing Robbie the robot. Wow. See, and doing it digitally. Were they using one of the what do they call those? Guys, I don't know. I apologize. It's like some sort of a pad where you can draw on the pad. Or were they doing it with like a paint program or something like that? Yeah. Okay. I kind of thought that was one of the outer or the Outer Limits ones, but I couldn't remember for sure because that's the one with the like ant looking things, right? And Rochelle, next year is 2 months away. Yes. Yeah, it's amazing how fast this year just flew by. I woke up, I don't know, like a week ago and it was January, and now it's like almost halfway through November. Wow, it's just crazy.
You woke up a week ago?
Yeah, well, yeah. You don't remember that?
Guess I should, huh?
Okay, well, I'm sure you guys are tired of listening to me drone on. So, any remember Twonky? No, I got to admit, Deb, I don't remember that one at all. We're talking about sci-fi movies, old sci-fi movies.
Oh, cool.
She brought up Zzzt from The Outer Limits.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, here's my lovely wife back. You guys enjoy.
I love old sci-fi movies, you guys. Yes, I love old sci-fi movies.
Now she's got me going. I gotta look up Twonky.
She's gonna go look that up. When I first found science fiction, we used to, here in Arizona, we used to have a show called World Beyond. It was on every Saturday morning, and it was better than cartoons for me because it showed not just stuff that was sci-fi like the old Starman and Godzilla movies, but they also showed like Dracula and Wolfman and stuff like that. So it was like sci-fi horror, but it was all these old, classic, just wonderful movies. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw Nosferatu on World Beyond, but it was also a silent movie. So I'm thinking that's probably why they didn't show it. Anyway, I don't know if any of you remember the old Starman movies. I think they were Japanese movies. And it was just the corniest stuff ever. The Starman guy was like in Silver Lame. Ultraman.
Yeah, isn't that what you're talking about?
No, there was an Ultraman, but there was also a Starman.
Oh no, I don't remember that one.
There was a couple of different, and then oh my gosh, I got my son hooked on Godzilla, Mothra type of stuff before they came out with the new Godzilla movies. That was freaking hilarious. That kid, I swear. He's so fun. Anyway, I miss him lots. He lives in Portland. I do not. Oh, I need to make this darker down here. Oh, I went over the line. That one I'm going to erase because she's got lacy panties on, or what looks like lacy panties on, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to be brown. And that sure as heck didn't sound right. I apologize.
Bring me my red shirt.
Bring me your red shirt. Is not what I meant. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I'm a dork. Oh well. The moth. A little darker up there. Oh, it looks like she's got a tan. Her stockings are down here, past the border of the picture. Darn it. I like coloring stockings. It's fun. Her channel is Twonky. Did you look it up, Mark?
I did. The Twonky was a independent film. I'll bring it up again. I want to say 53. Yeah, 1953. It was an independent American black and white science fiction comedy film.
Oh my gosh. Sorry about the paper, turning the paper around, guys, but that's the way that I do things. I will try not to move it too fast. And if I do, holler at me in chat, okay? Are you seeing that, Mark?
Seeing what?
Look at the chat. The system, Rochelle, the system won't let you didn't want you to put Alfred Hitchcock in it, and I'm thinking it's because of the way his name is spelled.
This is crazy.
It is crazy.
I'm sorry.
I know. It's so weird.
I was looking at the thing on the Twonky. That's why.
Oh no, I get it. That's fine. No big deal. I just wanted you to see that because it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Yes, Mothman. Yes.
Mothman.
So many of those old shows. Really cool. And you look at them now and look at the special effects and how they've grown. It's just amazing.
It is amazing. Special effects now are just like it's like real, you know, it looks real. And then the special effects, well,
the Blob, yes.
The Blob, oh my God. Special effects back then were just, for the time, they were great, but they didn't look so real. What'd you do, Mark? Boot yourself?
I don't know, the video just went away.
Yeah, you booted yourself out.
No.
Hi, Kelly. That's fine, Kelly. You can lurk all you want.
I don't even know what it did.
I do. Bring your computer over here. So I think Mark just booted himself out of chat.
No, I think I'm still in chat, but I lost the video feed.
Oh my God.
See? It still shows you here.
Okay, well, just go back in through the link. Just go back in through the first link that you were in, I guess. Yeah, that I've never seen that. I thought I knew what was going on, and I didn't.
I'm sorry, it does weird stuff.
It's Mercury retrograde right now, people, and sometimes that just plays havoc with your electronics. And apparently, this is one of those times.
I got it.
He got it back. Woo!
Now it's wrong again. What in the heck is this thing doing?
Now it's what?
It took me back to your chat.
You have to click back onto the video. Okay, I'm going to go to my flesh color again. And I'm going to go back over all of this dark stuff. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to go in with the light umber. I'm going to do the light umber back here so I can get my gradient. Hold on just a second. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, back. Everything back up.
Oh, okay. Yes. Here I am. I'm back. Told you. Ha. Can't get rid of me that easy. Itty bitty shadows. Itty bitty. I'm just going to cast on her top. Gosh, I can't wait till it cools off here. Oh my God, you guys, You guys talk about, some of you are talking about having snow and your weather being so cold that you have to go outside in a coat with gloves on. I am jealous because I love cold weather. I do not like hot weather. And so you might ask, why do you live there? Because this is where Mark lived when I met him. And he had the job. He had the job and I did not. Not like a trying, but hey, you know, stuff happens. He's still having a problem with his computer over there.
Well, for some reason, it's just every time I go to type something, it drops me out of the video.
Is your cursor in your chat box, in your text, on the text line blinking?
It was, but that's what I'm saying. Every time I go to type,
it changes.
It takes me right out of the video. It just goes away.
That's weird.
It's just acting strange.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, Mercury retrograde, you guys. I don't know if you guys follow this kind of thing, but it's the time in the astrological workings, and we're talking astrology, not astronomy. Astronomy, I love astronomy. Astronomy, the study of the planets, stars, supernovas, stuff like that. I love that stuff. NASA used to mail out free information if you asked for it. They don't do it anymore because it's too expensive. But I got a whole, when I was, I wish I still had that stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff from them when I was in, 5th grade. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got to show you guys something. Anyway, 5th grade or something. And I loved it. It was great information. And I was super, super interested. Okay, you guys, I found this stuff when I was digging through my old stuff, and I have got to show you this because this is so freaking funny. It is funny. Hold the phone. As you would say, wait for it. Hold on. Who is that funny looking kid? Who is that funny looking kid? You guys, that's me. Isn't that hilarious? I remember that picture. You know why? Because the photographer says, okay, say pickle. So if you look at my mouth, my tongue is right behind my teeth because I'm saying the L in pickle. Because I guess the photographer was like, it looks like a smile. It's close enough for me. Click. Oh my God. I was so funny looking. Look at that. Oh, sheesh. And the dress, it's like green polyester with orange flowery trim. My mom made that. And she made a lot of my clothing back then. She made Easter dresses for me and my sister. She made Christmas clothes, stuffed animals, Raggedy Ann dolls, all kinds of stuff. In fact, here's another funny looking kid. I think I was in kindergarten here. She made that. It's purple. I didn't want to smile because I was like, oh, my teeth. Ew. I think I may have been missing a tooth. But yeah, crazy, isn't it? Funny. Oh my gosh. So funny. It's just so stinking hilarious. I just had to show you guys that. I was looking at those pictures last night and I was giggling. Oh my God. So funny. So the light umber is working really good. It's blending my flesh color into my chocolate color, which is awesome because that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Not like watercolors where you have to wait and see what the watercolor decides to do to a point. So now I'm really thirsty because I had coffee and I'm going to get a drink of water. Oh my gosh, water is so wonderful. Yeah, I skip around a little bit. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's do that. Yay. A little shade, a little shadow. And I'm really wanting to make that the darkest color. Here we go. Let's go back up here and pull more of a gradient there.
What color are turkeys?
What kind of turkey? Are you talking a wild turkey or a domesticated turkey? And yes, they're brownish. They're brown. They have like kind of black and brown feathers with a little rust color thrown in. Absolutely gorgeous. If you look at the feathers close up, they're really, really beautiful. From far away, they look very, very brown, mostly dark brown, but yeah, brownish. Coloring book male turkey. Ah, yes. Yeah, you want to go brownish. A darker brownish than more like a darker brownish than a light brown. Bronze turkeys, yeah. Oh my gosh.
You can make them punk turkeys and give them pink hair.
You could.
Feathers.
Pink feathers for a punk
turkey.
Punk turkey. Thank you. Punk turkey. Yep.
The Irish wristwatch.
No, you. You say it, Mr. Tongue Twister. Sitting over there showing off how he can say tongue twisters. She doesn't look so bad. She's kind of coming along here. I just love doing skin. I really do. I love doing all kinds of skin and portrait stuff. So fun. I need to darken this up a bit here because there's going to be a shadow, a darker shadow, I think. Steampunk turkey. Oh my God, that's a great idea. Oh, somebody should put that in a coloring book. That would be so fun. I bet somebody's already done it, huh? Little bit of a shadow under these glasses, a little bit, not super lots, but they're going to be shadowy. I should make the lenses just like rose-colored lenses. That's what I should do. Looking at life through rose-colored glasses. You know that saying? Oh, I'm sorry. Knocked the camera. Sheesh. Mousy, my mom said about the same thing. I don't want you watching those shows. Only her deal wasn't that they would warp my brain. Her deal was that they were of the devil, because she was quite religious and she had fears, especially about me. Because I would sit in my room with the curtains closed and draw or write, and I closed the curtains to limit distractions. And she just saw it as like, I don't know, weird, I guess. Whatever, Mom. Whatever. Yes, my mom she's passed away. She's dead, but I believe she can still hear me going, whatever, man. She was pretty fun, though. She had 8 kids. I'm the 7th of her children. And my little sister, of course, is the 8th. And she said that she was so glad that there was a big age difference between me and my next oldest sister, because I mean, if you think about it, it's just when me and my sister were teenagers, it was just me and my sister, and my mom could hang out with us, and you know, we could go to the mall and shop and all this other stuff, and we did. And when my older siblings were that age, there were 6 of them, and it was really hard to corral 6 kids, especially 4 of them boys and 2 of them girls. And so she really appreciated the fact that me and my little sister were you know, there. It was really cool. You know, looking back, I'm just like I'm super glad that it all happened the way that it did. Yeah, my next oldest sister is 7 years older than me, I think.
Oh, Nina cooks in.
Oh, Nina. Hi, Nina. How are you? Whoops. If someone does a coloring book of that, I get copyright permission to use pictures as reference to do my own coloring. Green, you should do your own coloring book. I think everyone should attempt it. I'm still thinking about making some of my artwork available as coloring pictures, because I have some that are suitable. I have some of my artwork that is suitable for my more recent stuff, not the older stuff, for coloring pages. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm always coloring. How can I get to that if I'm coloring? I'm going probably to need to sharpen my pencil really, really soon. I don't really want to.
Got about 8 minutes left.
Oh, aw, I only have 8 minutes left, you guys. Dang it. But don't forget, Emily Illustrator is coming up. Mark, can you find her YouTube?
Yep, give me a couple minutes. Hopefully my computer will cooperate.
Well, if it doesn't, I can do it. He's hoping his computer will cooperate with him. We're gonna see if we can get you a link to Emily's YouTube page, if just in case you're interested in going to another live stream, coloring live stream. Emily is really cool. Her live streams are really great. She's very good at tutorials and showing you how to layer with colors. She uses a lot of the time the Staedtler Ergosoft pencils, which are really nice. They're not a budget pencil. Well, they are kind of a budget pencil, but they're super nice. I like them. Still my favorites are Derwent's and Prismacolors, but you know, and the occasional luminance, but I have like what, 18 of those. So I can't attest to all the colors. That's okay. Your stick figures, Joe, you never know. You know, you just never know. Hi, Diane. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. Oh, more gradient. Missed a spot. Every time I say that, I think of Lady Macbeth. Out, damn spot. That is Lady Macbeth, isn't it? Am I dreaming again?
No, I do believe it's Macbeth.
Oh, yeah, Lady Macbeth, yeah. Having a little bit of a psycho moment, thinking that there was blood on her hands when there wasn't. That's what you call a psycho moment. Lady Macbeth knows all about the psycho.
You're correct, Lady Macbeth.
Yay! See, I don't remember everything wrong. Getting that darker. It needs to be darker still too, because it needs to look like it's going back. Oh, bye, Green Blazer. Thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure seeing you. It's always a pleasure seeing all of you. Cool, you're going to be there. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, Emily hasn't been on for a while because she was really sick. I mean, really sick. She may explain it while she's online tonight. I'm not going to explain it because I don't want to get anything wrong, but it's really also not my place. So I'll let her do that. And she may not want to talk about it. So, whatever happens, happens. Thank you, Mark. I really like this this color combo. It's only 3 colors so far, and I really think it's going well. It's chocolate, light umber, and flesh, and it looks really good on this steampunk lady. I think. What do you guys think? She looks a little dark, but not too dark, and I think it fits well with the purple background. I think she needs to have more dark shadows in her skin, but there you are. I can fix that.
Yeah, isn't that what you're saying about layering?
Layering.
Anyway.
Absolutely. You should always layer. I'm going to teach Mark to color yet. You watch. He'll probably get hooked and not want to do anything else.
Oh, Pat's on.
Hey, Pat. It's okay, Pat. You got your hands full. You have a baby. I did show the stuff that you got me. Thank you, Pat, very, very much. It was so sweet of you to send that. I appreciate it. It was all very, very thoughtful, except for the glass fleur-de-lis, because we have this thing. We're Rennies, and we were both members of this, quote, royal court. And one of the little sayings for the royal court was, "We love the French, no?" And then everybody would go, "No." I'm just kidding. I did like it, but that was our saying. Anyway. No big deal. No big deal. We're all going to go head over to Emily's after this, and hopefully you'll be there too. She hasn't been on in so long, and I've missed her. It's always a pleasure to watch her work. It's always, I just love watching people color. Almost as much as I love coloring myself. But yeah, we're all going to go over to Emily's. Maybe she made us cookies. She does that. Sometimes she just makes cookies and then she brings them on to her desk during the live stream and she eats them in front of us.
Oh, that's cool.
She does offer us some cookies, though, I must say. She does offer us the cookies. Hey, Nika. Man, you guys, it's just about time for me to go. Don't forget there's been a time change, except for me. I'm in Arizona. I'm USA, Arizona, which does not have daylight savings time. We stay the same all year round. Craziness. I know it's super confusing for me being here and, all that, but I just think they should stop doing the daylight savings time. I don't think they should be. I think they should stop doing it. It's confusing. It messes up your body clock. And granted, it's only an hour. It's not like jet lag, but it still messes up your clock. See, her shadows need to be darker here. The shadow that's being cast on her chest right here, that needs to be darker. And this needs to be darker. And a few shadows on her face need to be darker as well. So I'm going to work on that. And like I said, I'm not going to be working on this in stream again. I am going to. Who? Mrs. Coffee?
Yep.
Okay, bye, Mrs. Coffee. Have a great evening and a good weekend. Enjoy your children. especially Maggie. She reminds me of my Alex when he was young. Okay, you guys, it's 2 hours. I'm going to call it. I want to say thank you to everyone for being here. Even if you just came in, I appreciate it so very much. One last thing, if you've got a channel, I know Mrs. Coffee does. She's leaving, so I'm going to say that. You can scroll back up and go to the 3 dots to the right of her name and click on Go to Channel when you get the drop-down menu. Anyway, if you've got a channel and you want to do this, go for it. Put 3 hearts up beside your name in chat so everyone knows that you have a channel and can go subscribe if they want to. I say subscribe. It can't hurt. You don't have to subscribe to everything, but all subscriptions help these people because it shows you that people are looking at their channel. The more subscribers you have, the more you can do, and the more you can give to the people who subscribe. It's like it's a win-win for everybody. So put your 3 stars up if you have a channel. If you have an Instagram account and you want people to follow you there, put up your Instagram name. My Instagram name, there's a link in my on my YouTube home channel in the banner on the right lower corner. There's a little Instagram icon. Just click that and I'll take you to my Instagram account. There's also a link to my blog, which I haven't written in a long time. I apologize. And my website and I think my Facebook. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. Everybody post your 3 hearts so people know.
Did I understand Emily right? She's on in about a half hour?
She's on in about a half an hour, yeah.
Pat asked.
Yeah, she's going to be on it. Emily's going to be on in about a half an hour. And her link is in the chat. We posted the link. If you just scroll up, you'll find it. I know the time change has me messed up too. I don't like it. Thank you, Joey, and you're welcome. I'm addicted to it now. I just want to be live streaming like at weird times now. So yeah, but here's what we got so far. Can't wait to have her done. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to be working on this too. So yeah, but fun, huh? I think so. Thank you, Mousy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, Pat, the background is archival distress ink, and the rest of it is going to be pencil. The skin is pencil as well. Yes. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for being here. You made my evening. I will see you Sunday. We're gonna do something. It's 2 o'clock Mountain. Same bat channels, not the same bat time. So, peace, love. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So, I'll see you soon.
Bye, all.
Bye, guys.